Ladies and gentlemen, we will get started in 2 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, we will also ask that if you could please silence your cell phones. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Cadet Sergeant Nehemiah Brunson Jr., and I'm the voice of the Army and Navy Academy. We would like to welcome you to Davis Hall. Today's ceremony is considered an outdoor ceremony. We would also like to extend a warm Academy welcome to the members of our Board of Trustees, faculty and staff, and of course the many parents, family, patrons, and friends of the Academy who are joining us today. In the event of an emergency and we have to evacuate the area, please use the exits located at the north, east, and south entrances of Davis Hall. Please walk, do not run, and help those who are in need of assistance. Instructions will be given to you as you exit the area. Keep all areas designated for your emergency vehicles or medical teams clear. On behalf of Major General Peggy Combs, the class of 2024, and the Army and Navy Academy Corps of Cadets, extend a warm welcome to all of you that are in attendance for our academic awards presentation and military ceremony. Your presence here today is greatly appreciated as we come together to celebrate and recognize the outstanding achievements of our cadets in both academic and military endeavors. Thank you for joining us on this special occasion. Reviews can be traced back to the Middle Ages when rulers demonstrated their military strength by conducting ceremonies in the presence of their competitors. In the American Army, the format for reviews were taken by Baron Frederick von Steuben Blue Book and were practiced by revolutionary units. As a matter of tradition, music has played a significant role throughout military history for signaling units in camp or on the battlefield. The colors at the center of the formation represent their presence at the forefront of the regiment during the heat of battle. Cadets at the Army and Navy Academy have honored the traditions of our school through the years by gathering and marching together as a unit. Today, the Corps of Cadets will be led by the class of 2024. The adjutant now directs the band to sound attention. This starts a sequence of command and movements to bring the battalion to the final line.
Sound attention!
Next, the adjutant commands, sound adjutant's call. He then walks swiftly to a position in front of the Corps of Cadets where he will present the battalion to the commander of troops.
Sound adjutant's call!
The battalion adjutant, Cadet Captain Scott Harper from Boise, Idaho, commands March on the Colors. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand if able for the arrival of the nation's colors. Military tradition has it that the Honor Company receives the colors to begin reviews in the ceremonies. The Company of the Year is designated the Honor Company. Our Honor Company is Band Company. The Band Company is commanded by Cadet Captain Jack Zhang from Los Angeles, California. Thank you. Please be seated. The adjutant now presents the Corps of Cadets to the Commander of Troops, who assumes command of the battalion.
Battalion, present arms. Battalion, order, arms.
The Commander of Troops is Army and Navy Academy Battalion Commander Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Tate Meyer from Newport Beach, California. His staff includes Battalion Executive Officer Cadet Major Braden Stewart, Goodyear, Arizona. Honor Council President and Chief Virtue Officer Cadet Major William Kerwin, Washington, D.C. Associated Student Body President and Morale Officer Cadet Major Jeremy Zhao, Rowland Heights, California. Senior Class President Cadet Major Christian Beckering, Irvine, California. S1 Adjutant Cadet Captain Scott Harper. S2 Information Officer Cadet Captain Abdullah Al-Fakhri, Tabuk, Saudi Arabia. S3 Operations Officer Cadet Major Zachary Sway, Daly City, California. S4 Logistics Officer Cadet Captain Khalid Al-Fakhri, Tabuk, Saudi Arabia. S5 Public Affairs Officer Cadet Captain Nicholas Harrington King, Davis, California. S6 Admissions Officer Cadet Captain Colton Fidelman, Carlsbad, California. And the Battalion Commander, Cadet Command Sergeant Major Arya Sultani, Newport Beach, California. The Commander of Troops, Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Tate Meyer, will formally present the Corps Cadets to the reviewing party, officially welcoming them to our ceremony.
Battalion, present arms.
The Director of Leadership and Virtue Development, Kirby Scarborough, Lieutenant Colonel, United States Army Retired, represents the local commander.
Sir, command form. Conduct ceremony. Yes, sir. Battalion, order, arms. Pray, run.
The reviewing officials include Mr. Barry Schreier, Chairman, Army and Navy Academy Board of Trustees, Peggy Combs, Major General, United States Army Retired, and the 16th President of Army and Navy Academy, Roland Morocco, Lieutenant Colonel, United States Army Retired, Commandant of Cadets, and a graduate of the class of 1990, Lieutenant Colonel Kirby Scarborough, Mrs. Jamie Maduro, Chairperson, English Department, and Mr. Nehemiah Brunson, Director of Athletics. After the Corps of Cadets is presented to the reviewing officials, the band is ordered to sound off. Today, this gives our Atkinson Warrior Band the opportunity to entertain you with military marching music. However, historically, the sound-off tradition began in order to inspire formation of troops before going into battle. Today, the band will be performing a medley of service songs. We invite those of you in the audience who have served or are currently serving to please stand when your service song is played so we can recognize you for your service.
Sound off.
The United States Army. The United States Marine Corps. The United States Navy.